I'm a huge fan of The Witcher. I've played and seen playthroughs of all 3 games, and I've read 5 of the 8 books so far in the series. This week, I want to recommend The Witcher 3 to an audience which may have missed it, reading and movie enthusiast. While The Witcher 3 is a game with fully fleshed out gameplay, the main draw for many players is the deeply immersive and well-crafted world you'll be exploring. For those who don't know, The Witcher is set in a fantasy world based around medieval Polish culture mixed with old folklore to create a fantasy world of knights, dragons, and magic. The world is crawling with a wide variety of monsters, fantasy races like elves and dwarves, mages, wizards, and different countries representing old medieval powers. All of this is used as a perfect setting to strengthen what the story is really about: social commentary. In the game, you control Geralt of Rivia, a witcher who travels the world doing all sorts of things. You can think of witchers as pest control for all sorts of monsters and magic that may trouble the people of the world. He's a mutant who can be thought of as a superhuman. He boasts superhuman speed, strength, agility, extended lifespan, a small bit of magic power, and a great sense of dry humor. What drives the main story is how Geralt's colorful history gets you involved in a wide variety of interesting situations and events. Whether it's talking to kings, seducing witches, making deals with merchants or monsters, human or otherwise, or turning the tide of war, you can expect something new and unique to The Witcher with every quest. But grandiose stories are not why I recommend you play The Witcher 3. What truly makes this game stand out from other games, even the other Witcher games and the books, is that you can spend literally all your time exploring the war-torn, monster-infested world that is used to create a social commentary in one of the most interesting ways I've seen done. Most of your time will be spent on the ground level helping peasants find their lost loved ones, solving disputes between race conflicts, discussing economics with merchants and politicians and seeing their effects, saving small towns from monsters, or deciding if men or monsters are moral. You can always expect the story to be tied to a thought-provoking message that will stick with you after you put down the controller. The reason I recommend this game specifically for story enthusiasts is that this game outshines all other forms of media as it simply has so much content. It allows the world to be built around you more than even 5 novels can. I'm not saying that if you watch all the movies, TV shows, and read the comics for Star Wars, it can't beat The Witcher 3, but for a single piece of media, I can't think of anything that comes close to matching the level of content. The game allows you to experience a wide variety of very adult, moral, and political dilemmas through the eyes of peasants, bandits, soldiers, and many other somewhat insignificant people, using the plethora of small, self-contained stories that explore all sorts of themes that many stories aren't able to due to having to stick to one larger story. This makes the world building ridiculously strong and allows for as many topics as the writers want to be discussed somewhere or another. I'm not sure I've ever read a book or a book series that can match this level of down-to-earth world building through experiences rather than just telling us what people are going through. Not only that, but the characters and stories are written believably, motives are relatable, and the characters are developed very well even in these small bits of time. If that sounds interesting to you, then I suggest you check out The Witcher 3.